Our readings indicate that Advent just powered up some kind of psionic transmitter in this area. And if they're assuming no one knows about it yet, it shouldn't be that well guarded. If we can take it down quickly, Advent's operations across this entire region will be in disarray.
Welcome back to somewhat a gem in our first Lost mission. I remember reading some comments about, hey, are the Lost disabled in the mod? No, they show up later. Needs a certain force level for them to show up. And apparently we've reached that yet. Now. Anyway.
Plant the explosives before they have a chance to pull the plug.
I guess one advantage here of not having concealment is that we can start blasting power nodes here right from the get-go.
Walk the walk. Look who it is.
Some couple friends over there. Okay. Surprised we didn't see them earlier moving into that position. You're not going to shoot this thing. We get a ground anywhere that's not going to get me killed right away. Probably not. Let's jump back here. These two I like to get closer to this group somewhere through this building. I just don't think this is going to be worth it here. So far out of the way. This seems to be a non-window door, so we might be able to get all the way in here. You know? Think, yeah, you're gonna come in here, so you're kind of close to that group jumping through this window.
Get your asses there. In position.
See, we see nothing. Alright, Lenny, I have a feeling about this. How about you go there? And we're not seeing anybody. It's already the objective. Oh boy, that's the guy. Bring it back down here. Let me see. Asteroid back there, a cursed trooper up there. You have a shot on the droid. Trooper, I think we'll just take it. We are not here to check spiders.
Good kill.
So, not a very aggressive move, I gotta say that much.
Yep, just like old times. Right,
I can be passive too. Throw an evac.
Well done. As we had hoped, the network separation has been temporarily delayed.
You know what? You're gonna come up top.
The fortune hovering now.
Not what I expected to see here.
Fine by me.
They didn't even move. What is this nonsense? What is this nonsense?
I hope it's worth it.
Same. Oh, that's a bit. What about a not so perfect shot? Nah, I think perfect shot is better than the not so perfect shot. Obviously. You don't have any shots. Okay. Does that allow you to go in for a melee attack? No. Technically, you can melee attack that thing. That's the pop down there, but that's probably also not really what we wanted. Here's a question. What do we have from a concealing shot? Take this, right? Put you in concealment on a kill.
Hell, it's about damn time.
Throw an evac across the street. Really get a good position there. Who's your bond buddy? Bond buddy's in there. That's not gonna help us. Just want to have to conceal and then the evac out. If it's not the perfect position, that's fine. We can reposition it later. I'm kind of thinking the officer might just run, right? He's on 1 HP. All his friends are dead. He's rapidly running out of these things there.
Move that way. We're catching up.
Yep.
Keep on killing. You don't have to tell me twice.
He was running out of friends. Like, it looks like he found some new friends. How does Cloud feel about those new friends? Did I?
Good sign. Nice kill.
Now we don't get compensation, so we can't steady for the next turn, but sure, we'll be fine.
What's over there?
47. This is all a little bit awkward here so far. Also not sure if I'm not 100% sure, but I'm fairly certain the acid blob will counts as an explosion and will call in lost. So I'm kind of hesitant on using that.
Mosey there, fellas. Watching over there.
It's a 50-50, right? Just coin flip here for a kill.
Not
Didn't even need his weapon out. Did you see that? Finger guns, pew pew, got him.
I'm a bad, bad man. We need to capture this. Pronto.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What is it that you like to do?
Si può fare. Readings are all over the
Yeah, we do have.
The Lost are almost right on top of you. These Lost seem to be pretty sensitive to noise. The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them.
Do have the phone number of the enemies killed. There's a group in there. We know that. Unattempted. Hypothetically speaking, right? If you go in here and slash that guy. Where can you escape to? I'm not sure you can make it back up top. You do have... We could teamwork you out of this, though. Because I'm actually not sure you're going to have a great other spot anyway. Yeah, let's just slash and see. Either we can come in with cheese and, you know, burn them all, or we can run away. Outliner. It's not good. All the remaining enemies. Lost Purifier, though. Is that a destroyer commando? These shields. Yeah, it looks like almost nobody was in range for that, though. First of all, we can escape up top here when almost nobody sees us. Also have the option Flamethrower, the Purifier. Oh, but initially it looked like just the Duelist got the shield, but apparently the others got one too. We're gonna have Lost here in a second, so if I do anything that makes any noise... would call them in.
It is clear.
On the other hand, we have Lost, so the enemies might be distracted by attacking Lost. You got a shot at the Destroyer Commando. Terrible shot, but a shot nevertheless. Is that line of sight even going through? Through the window? Through the bar? Through this window? Jeez. That's some eagle eye vision. I really want to reposition you. I feel like not having you on the high ground is like giving up way too much of our aim. On the other hand, 61 is not terrible. Alright, so I'm thinking we're gonna burn the Purifier. To at least keep him under control. It would be nice if we could hit the sectoid in the process. It looks like we can only hit him turning to the side. There's gotta be a pixel. Oh, okay. And then apparently we're doing that then. It looks like his tile is on fire.
No retreat.
Nah, It's to retreat. That's the whole idea here. Even listening. Now the duelist can actually come up here and shoot me. That's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. Would I get Squaller? And the hardliner comes out and flanks me. I think that's my best chance. Again, Lost are gonna come. Might reveal zombie if I go for the loot.
Putting feet to pavement. Oh, love it.
Get out of there. He's gonna chill and run down here next turn and burn them all. I only have that one window spot.
Standing fast.
Fine. It's a great position for them to appear, though. Should distract most of the advent dudes.
I need a barrel mod.
That was not super effective now, was it? So the officer's here. In the corner. That's not great for us. Unless, I don't know, maybe Lenny has some nifty spot to drop down to. No. Yes, maybe. Ooh. Questionable. Would be nice to, you know, get the destroyer. We need to kill the sectoids. Probably has priority here.
So, you're gonna bark all day?
I thought my concealing shot was back up. You know what? I don't care. Somebody needs to kill this Dasher.
Job.
Perfect shot is back up. We should be able to move up here. And we're gonna get a reshot on this guy.
One down, thousands to go.
Perfect shot on the sectoid, I thought, but he's not where I thought he was. Hardliner moved out here. Not much we can do against him right this turn, but he used his micro missiles. That's kind of the biggest threat. I knew somebody went on Overwatch. I think the duelist. Be just a pistol shot. No, okay, we can get both sectoid and the purifier. Am I happy with this position? Absolutely not. Can we do anything about it? Not really. You know, one thing we could do. Maybe we can get the officer to a spot where we can also hit him with that same flamethrower. Or we get him into a flank position for our sniper. Works for me.
Target down! Float like a butterfly, sting like a wallaby. Didn't expect old Fusey to pull a Bradbury, did ya?
Okay. I'm actually still kinda in threat here of being flanked by the hardliner. Oh, I think the duelist was there and is on Overwatch. We can do against that. We could just jump down here. I don't know if that has line of sight. You do something like this. Interesting that you would take that. Why can you not just jump directly down? Yeah, it works.
Nessun problema, capo. Sono una bomba.
He did try to do a side pull on Cheese, didn't hit. Damage, I'm okay with that. Do something with paramedic heal here. Or we just take the flank shots? Well, yes, so much health. Let's burn here. Fire on the ground and the lost in that spot, it's kind of a bad combo. I guess first question is, any chance for you to have any meaningful shot? You get a 67 on the Destroyer Commander. Yeah, let's take that. It's probably your last shot for the mission, run towards evac next.
Those things are getting tougher, I swear to God.
Okay, that was fantastic.
Advance on
That was
position.
beautiful. That was exactly what we needed.
Ho trovato qualcosa. Avete visto?
Heals his shields. And then I think we're just gonna go for a flank here and then command with zombie. We have officer training.
We do things on my time.
Yeah, just make it, do it this way. Command first.
You beauty.
Then we can paramedic heal, remove the chill, get a free shot on the grappler, and then hopefully also a second shot on that Everlost. Nope, we don't see that Everlost. Damn it.
Okay, so I got one.
I guess we overwatch on that second Lost.
Come get some. Per me va bene.
A new Lost Swarm? We just had one.
There you go. I think I need some help.
Don't run too far away. I need to hit the objective.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
And reinforcements coming. Alright, alright, alright.
Vado.
Beep boop beep.
The X4 charges are active, but the aliens are still working to isolate the transmitter. Eliminate any remaining hostiles before they cut it off. Sono una bomba.
I hope that we can get most of the Lost from here. But all of them.
You little ripper. Didn't expect old Fusey to pull a Bradbury, did ya?
I was expecting old Fusey to actually hit that other guy.
We're green to go. I'm going.
Hit the guy, not the stupid objectives that we don't no longer need.
Thousands to go.
Alright, watch for the reinforcements. Dash towards evac. Getting some high ground. Oh, you see the last Lost.
I like you better dead.
Turns out it was not the last Lost. That was the last Lost. Reef Commando and a Pathfinder. That's he's definitely a group of enemies. Not make it out in one turn. Neither can you. I think we're just dashing away here. Don't assume we actually have line of sight. No. Not even if we had ammo.
Ready when you are. Cover me.
You know, we're dashing.
All right, cover.
Ah, that's Lenny's spot. Yeah, we could totally use that little thing to bounce.
Per me va bene.
Really makes that spot open for you, and then you can just hop down to evac and wait for the rest of the squad.
Covering.
Move. He has a lot of mobility, so he might actually take a shot here after the move and misses the 2%.
Nessun problema, capo.
Gonna attack here. Move over it. Go, go, go!
Alright. Beautiful. Wonderful. Good squad. Good job. Do we take one for the team here?
How's about no? All
Okay.
right,
Yeah, I'm just asking questions.
All XCOM
Looked like a good shot.
Firebrand is returning to base.
Alright. No actual injuries. Everything cleared, everything picked up, everything picked clean, and survived our first engagement with the Lost.
Years of peace and prosperity will not be undone by the reckless actions of a few misguided dissidents today. We stand with the elders, trust in their wisdom, and we shall overcome this crisis.
After a mission like that, spirits are going to be high around here. We might have to resupply the bar.
Alright, we're sniping, so we don't need combatants, we don't need lacerate, we take concentration, no more grazes, wonderful. You're gonna get some dervish to reduce your cooldowns on stuff and things. Dimitri. So we're gonna pick up shield charge. This is a shield attack. Knocking the enemy back, and immediately activates Shield Wall afterwards. So the combo here is that we're going for in this run is to then later pick off Protect and Serve. We gain a non-movement action after using One for All or Shield Wall. So even the Shield Wall that's automatic coming with Shield Charge is going to get triggered. It's going to trigger Protect and Serve so we can dash attack into an enemy and then have an action left to shoot, and with the auto pistol getting the close encounters free shot, you can basically dash towards an enemy and then take 2 shots with the pistol, or even more shots with the pistol if we go for liquidator. I don't know yet what we're ultimately gonna pick up. Alright, pad cash, PCS we can sell. Yeah, this is basically all of that is kind of sell loot. Though that underbarrel flamethrower, as we've just seen on the mission, can come in quite handy. Alright, we should also get a scanning site here. Reduced contact cost. That is kind of nice. So that is actually the next... The next contact you do gets the cost reduction. I think I want to find the skirmishers here. Staff Sergeant or higher. Well, let's look at it this way. Anyone free XP away from promotion? No, not even close. Do I want to give up a sniper? Do I want to give up a concealment scout? Or do I want to give up a remote hacker? Like, all of these are things we don't have a lot of. Well, I guess we have a fair amount of snipers. I think I'm actually going to send you in there. There's no ambush chance. No risk of failure. So we can put anyone else in there. If I find somebody on the lower rank guys, Rook is 2 XP away from promotion, that's probably it. Otherwise we could have also just sent a Shiv, no ambush chance. Yeah, let's get Bonk a promotion here. Would be nice to upgrade this, get the second guy in there, but we needed more power for this. Also, talk about needing power. Well, we don't need power, we need money for this coming in. I really am a little bit late on getting a laboratory online. We found the important mission. Maybe we should just start picking up those scanning sites here. We should definitely get a New Haven advisor in. With all the faceless, all the rebels we picked up here, there's a good chance we have a faceless in this region. And I don't think we ever had a mission here, so let's also get a high-ranking soldier in there.
Avenger plotting new course.
But maybe do we hit up the black market and get enough that we can build a lab? I don't know. Let me see here where we're at.
Maximum power consumption.
Lab is 150. We did just pick up a data pad, data cache. And with the reduced contact costs, we're actually really good positioned on the intel front. I was thinking, I don't want to fly back and forth, but I think saving 2 hours of flight time here is less important than getting the lab building sooner rather than later. Superior Psi PCS, this is looking at me every time. It's like, eventually you're gonna get Psi. Do you really want to wait this long, or do you want to have $30 right now? The Marksman Carbine, I think we're gonna sell it. It's kind of a mech level weapon-ish, but I think Denmark is the only one who can use it. I'm not even sure. Me actually, I'm curious. Can like a ranger or somebody just use that thing? Let's get our infantry. Use the mech carbine. 7 to 8 damage, 5 in the clip, +1 on a crit. Was that changed? That is actually, you know, on level with a mech rifle, definitely. I would even say that might be for you even better. Since you can't crit with your guaranteed Overwatch hit, having just that higher base damage. Damn it. I want you to sell that. Okay, you gotta find something else here. Get rid of the cash. Get rid of the base Psi. Unwavering for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna sell the data cache, that thing. I'm gonna keep one data pad for rainy days, but I think I'm gonna sell the rest. Rider Fame is the crit on flanking shots. We can also get the advanced attachments now for the flamethrowers, so I think we're okay selling those. And there was also like a high velocity nozzle somewhere down here. Expanded fuel tank. I think the attachments are here because I removed all attachments from our weapons when we were doing the retaliation. Maybe I shouldn't be so keen on selling all of them. Yeah, we can get the better ones, but that also costs money, right? Basic laser sights. I mean, I keep complaining that we don't have enough weapon attachments. I sell the basic ones here pretty consistently, but yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Alright, good enough. I think 233 is going to give me enough money to start building the laboratory.
Commander, we've pushed our current power systems to the limit. We don't have any capacity to spare, which means we can't expand our facilities further.
Engineer in there, help with the building process. Wonderful. And keep the rest of the money for new proving ground projects and new research. Yeah.
Avenger plotting new course.
You should recognize the simplicity of these tactics, Commander, for they are the same as those you employ against the Elders.
I'm fairly certain this means that the stuff you can buy in the black market is gone.
The Chosen are doing whatever it takes to slow us
I
down.
wish that dark event was a little bit more explicit on what that means. Hello. Oh, the Chosen supply rate. Yes, I almost forgot about. Well, I did forget about this. Okay.
Setting course for Sector 11, West Africa.
Commander Tygan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use. We should have one of our soldiers equip it before they deploy. Commander, we'll need to have one of our troops equip the Skulljack for use in the field if we're going to make any progress towards our current objective.
Might actually need some higher ranking guys here against the Chosen. Okay, so what do we have? I remember when I said, oh, we have plenty of snipers? Yeah, how many do we have for this mission, huh? I guess we got you, and we can even steal a max sniper rifle. Let's bring you as the scout. The one. I mean, we also have our Pathfinder, which kind of had a really strong start of the campaign, and then I kind of stopped bringing them on missions. So maybe if we get you a updated weapon, you can shine again. Restored Pathfinder rifle. To 10. Not a fan of these huge damage ranges. Not at all. We could totally bring Raging Fury in here, since we invested in all the fancy rockets and stuff, and rocket launchers and the cannon. Seems like a worthwhile payoff for this mission. Yes, so we kind of want to have... Let me just strip upgrades here. And see how this would look with that marksman carbine. Now, I'm not 100% sure if there's weapon restrictions on suppression. Not be used if sniper rifle or shotgun class weapons are equipped. Well, that's great. What is this for? What is this kind of weapon? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, it's not going to tell you if that's... Well, let's put it this way. You can only equip rifles, SMGs, and shotguns. And it's definitely not a shotgun, and it doesn't look like an SMG, so it should be a rifle, so we can suppress with it. Cool. And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna write an angrily worded letter to someone. No point for a good hair trigger, because you hit with your overwatch shots, right? I guess we take a scope, maybe? No, let's keep that for the Pathfinder. I like that all the weapon attachments have their unique skin for this weapon. It's like a regular scope. You're gonna get advanced scope. Can you get expanded magazines? No. You never know what kind of situations we might get into. Sure, take a bayonet. Okay, so we got sniping, we got scouting, we got regular shooting and rocketeering. What else do we need? Maybe some hack anti-mech support? Maybe just some good old get in there, slice them in the face, and then shoot them twice. No, I think we go with the anti-mech support here. And I would like all the plating we can get. How much for better Pathfinder armor? Pathfinder alloy armor 15. Like, for these liberated Advent units, I'm always torn between, this is so useless, this equipment can only be used by one soldier, what's the point? And then like, yeah, but it only costs half as much as all the other stuff. So hey, at least we got that. Never knew Predator armor had stealth capabilities. First of all, I would like more alloy plating, please. Second of all, let's just quickly fix your legs. Find the armor that actually belongs to that torso. Whatever this is. Just do that off camera. No. Okay, I'll figure it out between episodes. And that is... Okay, one more plating for you. Might as well bring our best gears here. We need to do that research for the Mark II Gremlin. Alright, that's the squad. That's what we're going with. We have a Chosen supply rate coming up. So the Chosen will show up after the first turn of combat. So we need to wipe out whatever we fight and then focus on the Chosen and then finish the rest. And we get a bunch of corpses, hopefully none of them XCOM corpses. But that will all be in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.